I just went through a 4-day, 500 kilometers, or 300 miles, 22,000 feet in elevation bike ride across Japan. I did this along with my older brother, who challenged me to do this, and we went through beautiful landscapes like riding around Mount Fuji, going up humongous mountains,
Eddie, hills,
and also going down those humongous mountains, eating famous foods from many parts of Japan, and exploring other cool things that Japan had to offer on this massive adventure. But before we get to all that, and you don't know who I am, hey, my name's Josh, a 24-year-old guy that pretty much sits in his room all day and plays video games. Now you might be wondering, why is this guy talking about biking? He doesn't sound like the athletic type. And what I would say to that is, yeah, I'd say I'm not that athletic, but I do like biking as a hobby, so... On the other hand, my older brother is a workout machine and does some type of big race every other month, I swear. So he invited me to this adventure, and he showed me the route with this cool app called Ride with GPS. And when I saw the route, I was like, cool, 300 miles, 4 days, okay, not too bad. But then I saw it. I saw the graphs. I saw the elevation of 22,000 feet and the ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. And if you don't get what these graphs mean, it's just basically a bunch of huge mountains we're going to have to conquer. And so when he asked me if I wanted to do this trip with him, I said, oh yeah, no problem, let's do it. But in the back of my mind, all alarms were going off. Oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I suck at going up hills. Am I going to die during this trip? So I spent my days in Japan preparing for this event, biking all over the country, climbing mountains, exploring different cities, and maybe indulging a bit in Gundam models. Okay, maybe more than a bit. But hey, it was all in the name of training for this big adventure. Not because I got distracted by cool plastic models and how ridiculously cheap everything was in Japan. Totally not. Why would you think that? So it's the night before, and we just celebrated this old man's birthday early since it was going to be during the trip. We start packing, and we only had this bike bag to fit 4 days worth of stuff in it. I packed 2 waters, 2 days worth of clothes, and some candy pretty much. Meanwhile, my brother packed all this. Can you tell who the more prepared one is here? Also, if you're curious about the bikes, our gear, and the meticulous planning behind this whole adventure, check out my brother's video. He goes over it in much more detail than me. So after a decent night's sleep, we were off to the races. And before it even started, I think we both realized how absolutely drenched we're going to be during this whole trip. If you didn't know, Japan's summers are beyond humid, so if you go outside, you are sweating just for standing outside. Now add biking uphill to that equation. Needless to say, we became very sweaty boys. And after biking for about 15 miles, our first stop was at this little bakery, kind of in the middle of nowhere, honestly, but it was pretty cool, actually.
Our first meal for our biking trip, right?
After that, we moved on, and I think Sonny saw how nervous I was getting, so he suggested an energy drink since there was a really big hill coming up.
Japanese energy drink for the weak.
Then around mile 20, we faced our first and probably the most mentally challenging uphill battle for me. Despite not being the biggest hill of the trip, it was the closest to breaking me. This was the hurdle I needed to overcome to prove to myself that I could complete this entire journey. Long story short, I did it. It was probably the only point I seriously considered giving up. I didn't record much during this part because of how mentally draining it was, so you'll have to forgive me. But trust me, it was tough.
In the redwood forest right now or something. It's a cool pack. A little rope. How do you keep pedaling now?
So we kept biking and eventually stopped, and every time we stopped, there was always something to look at, like this cool little garden with a stream. But I mainly stopped because I was starting to run out of water, which was a problem I ran into quite a bit this trip. And I occasionally had to steal some water from a faucet. But I mean, the guy had the faucet running, and he wasn't even around, or didn't want to respond to us. After the water heist, we were starting to approach the Mount Fuji area. So we had to stop for some really cool aesthetic shots of the local area, get some nice videos, lots of trains passing by, fresh green rice fields, and the calming mountains of Japan that I am so ever looking forward to climbing.
Some water flowing. All the rice fields, mountains. I could stand all day. No more biking. Right?
Huh?
No more biking. Just stand here.
Not even halfway yet.
Halfway in 5 miles. See you there.
Then we moved on, and finding our first convenience store, decided to revitalize by going to a ramen shop nearby for our first real meal. I think me and Sonny both agreed it wasn't the best, but it definitely gave us the energy to keep going. But the staff are nice.
Free water.
It is 1:55. Oh my god. Seungkook, what are you thinking?
Oh, they hold there. Oh my god, great.
What are we doing, Seungkook? We can still turn back. God.
Oh, look at that view.
We just got on a roller coaster. That thing. I don't know if I can call it my craziest, but it was pretty dang crazy. Oh my god. And they just shoot you out like a rocket. Weirdest bike break I've taken, but that was a lot of fun.
Would you believe me if I said I lost my voice shortly after that one ride? Because somehow I did, and my voice sounds awful from here on out, so I apologize for that. But anyway, we started getting out of that area and moving on to the lakes of Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji. Cars scooping by.
YouTuber des.
Kids for YouTubers.
Mata ne.
That was kind of cool. But we were at the part of the trip where we were passing by Mount Fuji's lakes, which if you have ever visited, you probably have seen at least some of them or heard of them, because they are pretty
I
famous.
think we're psycho. Big Shojiko.
Giddy.
Sun's going down. Oh, 5:32. No way. Oh, we're running out of time. We're in the middle of nowhere. Keep going. Downhill. Fun.
So at this point, we've been climbing hills for 12 hours, and we pretty much have finally reached the peak for the day, which meant that it was time for the fun part.
I'm going down. Going down.
Easily one of my favorite parts of the trip, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am on cloud 9 and I have some adrenaline music playing and going downhill. It was just awesome. I also suspect my brother was listening to something as well. Don't know how, but
Down this gravel path, almost slipped like 3 times on us. And then it's just a dead end. And for what? The road's right there and they won't let us through. We have to go back. Annoying. It's getting darker, but we're almost home. Oh, these downhills. That's cool! Wow. It's really nice. We go down there a bit, huh?
after enjoying all the beautiful waterfalls, it was time to go to our destination, Fujinomiya, at our Airbnb. But before that, we were famished, and we heard they were famous for their yakisoba, which I love. So we ate and then ended our day. We finished biking at around 10 p.m.
And we're done for the day. Oh man. Tomorrow is the hard one.
Alright, good morning. I've lost my voice due to one roller coaster. It is day 2, the hardest day. Yesterday seemed like the hardest day, but I guess not. It's now 6:26. A little late on schedule, but today's like around 100 miles, so wish us luck. Let's do this.
And we are off, day 2.
The beginning of day 2 was a welcome breeze, allowing me to soak in the beauty of Japan to the fullest. Everything looked absolutely gorgeous. It's a type of aesthetics where you slap on the word aesthetics on screen, slap on a nice font, double space it, add some nice particles, and you know, it's just that kind of vibe.
I think that's Fuji-san over there. At 300 yen.
And I'm just gonna mute myself there because my voice sounds terrible. But yeah, we got some yakisoba for 300 yen or $2. And then we went to a fast food chain called Sukiyaki and got some of the cheapest meals I've ever gotten in Japan. An old lady did tell me that it's very cheap and tasty, but not very healthy. So be aware of that if you ever eat there. But honestly, I don't think it's that bad compared to America, so. This was definitely one of the nicer parts of our trip, scenery-wise, but yeah, we kept going, and I felt nothing could stop it. Just some nice flat roads for us to ride on. Oh, what was that? You want me to move the screen to the right? What? Oh, no, I'd like to stay happy. You know what else Japan is besides beautiful? Very hilly. And I know some of you here are to watch me suffer as I climb all these hills, so here you go.
Passing by a beautiful onsen and spa. We keep passing them. Why do I keep biking uphill? Or me. Passing my farm. Every second or so you can hear a cow mooing. See him? Yeah, we can see cows. It's stinky over here. Let's go. Seems like I'm at another big hill. Seungkook's gone ahead. Pretty cool, huh? But the grind does not stop. Hi, these are so many hills. So many hills. Help, anybody. Keep going.
So we've been climbing for the last 45 minutes or so. I think we got another hour and a half, 2 hours of just straight climbing. It's not crazy terrible, but it's definitely not fun. Yesterday, man, yeah, first 60 miles was definitely just climbing. Anyway, good views. Nice river alongside. Go. It's the climb.
Long way up. It's going up the hill.
Go, 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 go. Trespass. One of those things where we had some success.
Finally done did it. Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh. Fun downhill soon. Look at that.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. No good.
No good.
No good.
No good.
See those people up there?
Yeah.
You see them?
Yep.
Kind of cool.
This is
Top
kind
of
of
the
cool.
world.
Could just get a picture over here too, though.
But it's better up there.
Trip. So I get on. We are up Mountain Hill. Look at that. We do literally have to go all the way down to that city. Oh, we'll be there soon enough. Let's get up here. Going down. I'm scared of falling over because I feel lightheaded. Jesus Christ.
I got him good, guys.
After Sonny checks if I'm old enough for a heart attack, we move on to getting to the downhill part of this mountain. But something unfortunate happened. While going downhill, Sonny was trying to tell me that we took a wrong turn, and I realized relatively far down the hill. So we had to retrace back up the hill, which was definitely a motivation killer, but we sucked it up and did it. Here's my reaction watching this back.
Same turn left.
I just ignore this.
Hey! 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 Stop! Joshua! Hey! Not listening. Yo!
I didn't hear him at all.
Hey!
I think I turned back there. I'm jamming. Look at my headphones.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
No,
Stop! Stop! Oh my god, stop! Not listening.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame the cows on this one. I couldn't hear because of them. Besides that, the downhill wasn't that crazy because there was a lot of tight turns and other cars and bikers that we had to be careful of on the other side of corners, so I had to make sure I could use both my hands to brake. So we're in Nishina at this point, and we found a perfectly timed water station that you could pay 100 yen to fill 15 liters of water for. So we filled up and continued onwards.
Doing 61.2 miles. climbing time again. Josh was very happy about it.
Look at that, huh? Just came from all the way over there. No. Man, I wish I could record some of this stuff now. Some nice turns, very fast, very fun. It's just risky because I can't brake well. That is some blue water. All right, keep going.
Hurry up, you slowpoke! And we be climbing again and again. What are we gonna pay the Monkey King to pass? You gonna let us pass, buddy? We gotta pay him something. What are we gonna pay him?
I got some candy.
This guy's clan. What are we waiting for, monkey man? Not gonna attack me.
Huh?
Alright. 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 Ah. He's coming for you, brother.
So at this point we were cruising to the finish line, but something kind of funny happened while I wasn't recording. I had run out of water once again, so I decided to try to talk to an old local grandmother to ask if we could fill up on some water. She was kind enough to let us fill up on some water, be it warm, it was still water. But the lady, for some reason, just kept giving sass to Sunny in Japanese. And I just felt like it was out of an anime or something. It was pretty funny.
Kaisen-don. On second dinner. This is included in the Airbnb at
Why is this here?
no extra charge.
No extra charge? Why not? My butt hurts.
Day 3 was my favorite day out of this entire 4-day bike trip. We started off by biking by the water, which had my privately owned yacht. Yep, that's mine. And it had my privately owned helicopter. Yep, that's mine. In Japan. Don't let anyone else tell you.
On over here, huh?
What's that?
What is this?
What's that?
What you got here, man? What is that?
Get away from me. Okay.
That was me and Sunny doing a little skit. Since we were both chafing and were applying some baby powder behind some bushes, we joked that it looked like two foreigners doing something sketchy. But after that, we did some uphill grinding and stopped at the Kawazu 7 waterfalls.
My ass still hurts.
Fill up from the mountain. Drink from the mountain. Is it good? The best?
That's very good, actually.
I feel the footage I took was kind of boring, so here's a quick compilation of me complaining about stairs and looking at waterfalls.
Hills, now stairs. Sketchy stairs. That waterfall. Look at that. So pretty.
Achilles tendon is not happy.
More stairs. Shorokudai Falls. That's a real waterfall. I can't do this anymore. Stairs. So many. Oh my god. It's pretty crazy. Seungkook, do you want to slide down that? That's waterfall number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Go along the path. Hello. Stairs. 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 So many stairs. Help me. Actually kind of crazy. I like this cliff more almost. I think I'm going to start seeing these in my nightmare, honestly. Just climbed all those stairs. What's my reward? More stairs. 0.27 kilometers, they said. It'll be worth it, they said. There's a tree that's kind of fallen over, but it's somehow stuck there. All these guys just jumped off them there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stairs.
After checking out all those waterfalls and conquering all of Japan's stairs, we head to the Amagiso Onsen to wash off from all the biking we've done thus far.
So hungry.
be a fun onsen, according to some friends we talked to that we met yesterday. I'm swimming in that soon. Look how many stairs we have to go through just to get to the onsen. It's all the way down there. This is ridiculous. I'm going to sweat after my onsen after I'm clean. This is counterproductive. I'm going to sweat after on the bikes anyway. So this is probably one of the few onsens that you actually wear swimwear. So you're uncomfortable with being naked, which is very normal at an onsen. This might be the one for you. I will say, I'm not that uncomfortable with it. It was a little bit of a shock, but it's not like everyone's staring at you. You just kind of do your thing. So give it a shot. Try a naked onsen. But if you're really nervous about it, this isn't a bad option.
The mountains, and there's like
There's a multiple paths. We don't know where we're going. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, this is interesting. Oh my gosh.
What is this? Oh, this is scary over here.
Yeah. Oh, my glasses are fogging up.
Oh, man. I don't know what it is. It's a little scary. Like if the water's bubbling out of the ground over there.
We enjoyed the onsen to the fullest and explored every part of it, which was really cool. I think my brother especially enjoyed it since he loves the outdoors, and this was a very nice nature place with a hell of a nice waterfall. Man, that was cold though, even for me. And if you want to see more of this onsen, I plan on making a separate video in the future featuring this place, or you can head over to my brother's channel. I think he made a short on it. But after delaying for around 3 hours, we still had a 70-mile day ahead of us.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road. We gotta get back to biking.
Biking time!
Overall, good experience.
But first, we were famished.
Wasabi soba. Wasabi noodle.
Are you excited or scared?
I'm really excited. I don't know how crazy real wasabi is though. That's a little scary.
When you go to sushi restaurants, it's all fake wasabi.
Real wasabi.
Real
I
wasabi.
never knew that. You have to grade it. That's so interesting.
After enjoying those wasabi soba noodles, which I actually very much enjoyed, it felt really refreshing to eat cold and spicy soba noodles on that really hot day that I actually told Sunny that it might have been the best meal I had in Japan. But I do think I spoke a little too soon. But they were really, really good. And it was just the perfect meal for me at the time with the sun beating down on us. Then we had to go up some hills and then down a big hill as well, since we did a lot of climbing earlier. But we realized something was very, very wrong once we were down the hill after taking a break at a combini.
Down here at 7-Eleven parking lot eating, and we were just talking about how we were breaking down that whole mountain, how the brakes must be hot, and we noticed that Joshua's axle is not even on the bike, and we just went down a mountain. Brake pads aren't even touching the disc, and he's still alive somehow.
So this meant instead of me normally going down the hill as I usually would, there was a good chance my tire could have come off and I would have started grinding on the concrete, most likely leading to a crash. But thank goodness that didn't happen because I was probably going extremely fast and there was actually a lot of traffic, I remember. Or else it could have been my second time crashing in Japan.
Oh, it's the climb.
Sun's starting to set. More uphill to go. These poor legs. Keep her going. Catch up to this boy.
You can see that the sun is starting to set low because of our onsen waterfall break, but I'm actually really grateful for that because of this part, which was my favorite part of the trip, but I almost feel that's an understatement. Wow. This was actually a very special moment for me in my life even. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing, and thank God Sunny was recording some of this because I was in absolute awe. But I'm gonna let these clips play out with minimal editing, so just enjoy.
Against the sun. What comes up must come down. Whee! Oh my god. But there's only a tiny down, but it's so fun. Whee! Car by me. And this whole trip has just been an uphill battle. Oh, it's crazy. This is literally an uphill trip. It's been honestly so awesome just for the views, but So dang tiring. Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful, some of the stuff we see. Oh, I can't even record it all, but oh, the downhills are so fun too. At least sometimes. Sometimes they're rocky. Alright, I'm gonna get back on my bike.
There's Joshua. Struggling.
That's kind of crazy to think about. Two days ago we were over there. Oh my god, we're so much further now. It's very beautiful. Alright, let's keep going.
Keep going.
Such a nice spot to play. Fuji. Oh my god. So beautiful. Oh, very nice. Cloud waterfall. This looks so much better in person. Holy moly. So many things you cannot see on camera. Looks awesome.
It's a pretty one. Sure is a pretty one. Well, looks like you're not gonna go very far. Hey, beautiful tonight. Beautiful now.
I know maybe it didn't look like much, but in person, my goodness, that was incredible. After that though, me and Sunny had a nice talk in the dark going uphill, and we actually were about to go the wrong way until a ticket person told us and pointed us in the right direction. We eventually got to our Airbnb probably 2 hours later from that point, and my gosh, that was one of our latest days. But thankfully we made it, and with Sunny's Achilles tendon and my sore butt, we were both ready to relax, and found out that the Airbnb had access to a private onsen not too far away, so of course we indulged.
Look at this boy limping. Oh man. Poor Seungkook.
Going to an onsen.
Yeah.
Private onsen.
Private onsen. Look at that. Oh, that's hot. Wow, that is hot. Ah, yes. The place of gods. This is Ramu-chan, the dog at our hostel. He's very friendly. He seems to be very interested in something. I have no idea what it would be, but always sees a bug. Hi, buddy. What? Hi. Yeah, pretty cool hostel we're staying at. Goodbye. Alright guys, it's day 4. I'm in our local hostel's onsen, and my brother Seungkook said it was extremely hot. I believe him. I already know. I just took a little shower from this thing. What you're supposed to do before you get in the bath, right here. Because I figured I would just record my reaction. Look, this is so hot. This thing. It's constantly running. It's so foggy, but oh my god, it's burning my feet. I can only imagine what this bath is gonna be like. I'm gonna try and step in real quick. Whoa! Oh, I don't know if I can step in. He was saying you need to dump some water because it's so damn hot. No way, that's so hot. Okay, so I listened to Seungkook's advice. Poured out a bunch of the hot water. We just have the cold water running. So let's see how this is. Oh my god.
Oh man.
So hot. A lot better now. Oh my god. Alright, time to go. It was a very nice stay. Honestly, Ramo alone was worth it. Gosh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, so cute. You're so cute. Had a free onsen. very cozy place too. Only thing's the AC, but very, very worth it.
Yeah, I think we might have to add 10 extra miles to the trip.
Why?
Because it's 10 miles further from the place I thought we were going to be starting from.
Why, man?
Train going! It's time for curry.
Indian place in Japan.
Giant no. Look at that. Oh my god.
That was the good stuff. It's all gone now. Oh, I got a big mountain to climb now. Oh boy.
You're getting excited by the beautiful mountains?
It's pretty nice.
So beautiful, huh? You love the looks of those mountains?
I love the looks of those mountains.
You love the idea that we're going to be climbing them in a few minutes?
Uphill. The sun is an absolute killer right now. You guys see this? My eyebrows all sweat. Oh my goodness. It's so sweaty. This hill is crazy. This day is crazy. Oh, it's the easiest day though, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been complaining about hills, but you cannot complain at this. This is a real hill.
So, this is what the next 2 hours are going to look like.
Oh, this is only the first stage. Only the first stage of this big mountain. Look at those fog. Oh, it's crazy how high we're gonna be if this is just the beginning. Cool little stop. Cyclists, I guess. Something else. Just a little rest stop on the hill. This guy just got some water from up here.
Joshua's good deed.
What is that about?
What is that?
What is that?
What is that, yo?
What is that? No.
We've been walking up this thing for an hour.
No.
Yeah, we saw this fence and we were like, oh no, but it seems like actually cars aren't allowed, but bikes can.
It's probably stage 2 of our climb here. Gonna keep seeing views like this and that city's gonna get further and further away. All right, I think I skipped stage 3 honestly, but I can call it stage 3. The city's now that far away. Just need a break every once in a while. Besides that, nice view as usual. Are you hanging out with us? It'd be amazing to be you right now, Butterfly. You seem like you're having the time of your life almost. That is a crazy looking butterfly.
We be climbing. Climbing.
Not the climb.
It's never gonna end.
Made it to Zapiki. It's Mount Fuji. Just not. Of course, we gotta climb up another hill.
Having fun yet?
Mount Fuji, is this you? Where are we going? I don't know. Ooh, stage 4 or 5. Look at that. Damn, that is pretty.
Something to see.
Something to see.
That was the road we were on just 20 minutes ago.
Look at that hawk.
You must be in good shape. You ran up that hill.
Yeah, I was surprised. Stop. I hate you. Stop. I hate you. Stop.
I made it. I'm a survivor. Is that looking good?
After our shenanigans, I don't know what we were doing, by the way, don't ask me. It was kind of a straight shot home with some pretty easy downhills and nice paved straight paths. It was a nice and easy 40-mile day, although somehow it still almost took us the whole day to get back home. But man, what an awesome adventure we had. If I had to highlight my 90-day trip to Japan, it was probably this. I so encourage anybody to try biking in Japan like this, and to my fellow gamers, if I can do it, you can do it. And obviously it doesn't have to be as extreme as 4 days, 300 miles, but just try it out. It is so fun. I pretty much did it the whole time while I was in Japan. Oh my gosh, I could share so much on this, but I don't want to bore you, so.
So many things making noises. We are approaching home soon. Adventure is ending. It was fun. Maybe one last ramen stop and that's it. We're home.
And it is time for some ramen.
I'm not sure what it is. Boom. Last meal for the trip. It was good. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
My refill, kaidama.
Kaidama, 150 yen.
130 yen.
130 yen. Most ramen restaurants will give you kaidama, which is an extra refill into your broth. It's a good way to get
Bigger
food.
guy like me, you need more.
And that was pretty much it. We returned home, and I think we smelled pretty bad by the end of it. I just had a feeling somehow.
I will shower. I will shower.
There's nothing going on. It's normal here.
Cookie!